Here we go again. You thought we were done? You thought we packed it up, closed the case, said that's a wrap on Epstein's fairy tale suicide? No. No fucking way. Not when they keep contradicting themselves every fucking day like a bunch of drunken clowns with shredded cue cards. So let me get this straight. First they say, there's no list, no blackmail, nothing to see here, folks. Now it's, oh, we can't release anything because we gotta protect the victims' identities. Excuse me? So which is it? Either there's nothing, or there's a whole lot of something you're trying to hide under a pile of redacted fucking horse shit. Let me lay it out simple. If you're protecting victims, it means they're all perpetrators. And if there are perpetrators, then there is a fucking list. Boom. Case fucking closed, you morons. And now we got Alan Dershowitz, Epstein's own fucking lawyer, straight up saying, I know the names, I know who's being protected, I know why. You know what that is? That's called Exhibit A, in the case of everybody's lying their fucking asses off.
And you want to talk credibility? Dershowitz ain't some tinfoil hat freak, all right? He ain't some meth head YouTuber in a fucking trailer park. He's a Harvard law professor who's been in the thick of it. And even he's saying, yeah, I know the names. I know who's suppressing them, and it's bullshit. And you know what? As much as I never trusted that shriveled-ass, tortoise-looking motherfucker, I believe him this time. Because if he's innocent like he claims, and Virginia backtracked on her accusation against him, then he's got every reason in the world to want those names out. But guess what? He's been gagged by the fucking court. So now you got the courts, the DOJ, and the entire fucking intelligence community all playing hot potato with a list that doesn't exist, but can't be released. You can't make this shit up.
Now, let's talk about Pam I fucked up a binder Bondi. You remember the PR stunt, right? The flashy event where she handed influencers a binder with the Epstein flight logs? Yeah, a binder full of shit we already knew 2 years ago. What the fuck was that? You think the internet is that stupid? Lady, if you're gonna pull a stunt, at least make sure it don't backfire like a Taco Bell burrito at 2 a.m. Then she follows it up with this slow drip. We found the real files now garbage. Like we're supposed to sit here patiently while they watch the 10,000 hours of child porn footage? Enough. Don't insult our fucking intelligence. You either have the guts to release the truth, or you get the fuck out of the way and let someone else do it. Which brings us to...
My man Dan Bongino is out here like, I ain't stepping foot back in unless Pam's out. And honestly, respect. That's what standing for the truth looks like. That's a man with a fucking spine in a sea of spineless jellyfish in D.C. And if Bongino, the guy with one of the cleanest records in the game, says this shit stinks, it fucking stinks. Like Epstein's corpse after it was allegedly swapped out with a body double that had a completely different fucking ear. And that ain't some conspiracy theory. That video comparing the ears got pulled down by YouTube, not striked, pulled. That's next level fucking censorship. That's you hit the nerve territory.
Now let's talk about this smooth-talking, gaslighting muppet, Kash Patel. Goes on Rogan, sits there like a smug little choir boy, acting like he never heard the story about Epstein's cameras coincidentally going out. Are you fucking serious? That story was on the front page of the New York fucking Times, you asshole. You're the fucking FBI director, and you don't know the basic fucking details that even my Aunt Gina knows? You expect us to believe you're not full of shit? Nah, bro. You ain't fooling anyone. You're definitely full of shit. You look like a lying son of a bitch who's choking on a leash held by someone way fucking higher up the food chain. And the worst part? He knows we're not buying it. And still feeds us this hot diarrhea stew like it's filet fucking mignon.
Let's break down the DOJ's latest masterpiece in fuckery. One day, no list exists, no blackmail, no client files. Next day, we can't release names, we have to protect the victims. Bitch, pick a fucking lie and stick to it. You can't say nothing exists and then say we're hiding it for their safety. That's not legal mumbo-jumbo, that's fucking schizophrenia. You know what that really is? That's the sound of a desperate, bloated, rotting, fucking machine trying to stall, trying to delay just long enough for the public to move on, for the memory to fade, for another crisis to pop up and take the fucking spotlight. But guess what? Not this time, motherfuckers. This time we're digging the fuck in. No distractions, no new wars, no monkey virus horse shit is going to take the heat off this fucking list.
And don't get me started on this pathetic sacrificial lamb strategy. Prince Andrew, Ghislaine Maxwell. Ooh, big scary names? Give me a fucking break. Prince Andrew's a powerless figurehead with less influence than a broken fucking remote. And Ghislaine, just a concierge at Epstein's fucking trafficking hotel. You really want to impress us? Give us Gates. Give us Clinton. Give us the high-level motherfuckers who bankrolled this pedo ring like it was a Silicon Valley startup. But instead, we get staged photo ops of Ghislaine doing yoga behind razor wire like it's a fucking Peloton ad for prison. And they want us to buy this circus as justice? Nah, not even close. This ain't justice. It's a fucking insult.
Here's the part they're all too chicken shit to say out loud. The blackmail is the currency. The list is the fucking leverage. Once the names come out, the leverage dies. You don't trade in cash, you trade in secrets. And if that list drops, the value of the secrets goes poof. So they sit on it like it's the nuclear fucking codes. And meanwhile, these twisted elite fucks keep pulling strings behind the scenes, running governments, buying influence, reshaping the fucking planet, while the rest of us argue about pronouns and electric fucking scooters. It ain't about justice, it's about preserving the fucking power structure built on exploitation, manipulation, and blackmail.
All right, let's talk about Bongino. Dan fucking Bongino. The guy's been loyal, clean, sharp as a tack, and now he's saying he ain't coming back unless Bondi's gone? You know what that means? Someone got caught with their fucking pants down. You think Bongino, of all people, would blow up his whole gig just for drama? This ain't about ego. This is a silent fucking alarm going off behind the scenes. It's the only warning shot he could fire without getting sniped politically. And the second he opened his mouth, what did we hear from Bondi's camp? Not a fucking thing. Silence. Like a fucking funeral. You don't go quiet unless you're guilty, cornered, or taking orders from someone way the fuck above your clearance level.
Oh, and let me rewind to that ear comparison video. Remember that shit? Epstein's dead body rolled out of MCC, and the ear didn't match. Side-by-side images showed it was not the same fucking person. And what did YouTube do? Did they give a strike? No. Did they age restrict it? No. They fucking removed it, gave the guy an option to edit the ear part out, and then magically allowed it back online. Low. That's not algorithm, that's top-down fucking censorship. Someone important saw that clip and shit their fucking pants. You only redact the ears if the ears are blowing the lid off the fucking case. That ain't a theory anymore. That's a reaction. A guilty as fuck reaction.
Now, I know some of you MAGA types ain't gonna like this, but listen close. I say this with love and clarity. When Pam Bondi got asked about the list and Trump jumped in to filibuster, that ain't just politics. That's protective instinct. You think Trump's on the list? I don't. But I do think he told her to hold the line on this shit, maybe not knowing how deep the cover-up would go. And now he sees it blowing up in her face, and he's trying to shield her from the shrapnel. Classic Trump move, loyalty to a fucking fault. But here's the rub. If he keeps defending this bullshit while we're all screaming for justice, he's gonna look like part of the fucking problem. And for a guy who built his name on Drain the Swamp, he better make damn sure he ain't covering for the swamp's dirtiest secrets.
This ain't complicated. You want to cool the fire? You want to save the institutions? You want to make the peasants shut the fuck up and go back to paying taxes and watching TikTok? Feed us a fucking head. Give us someone real. Not another Prince Andrew. Not another Ghislaine decoy doing prison Pilates. Give us a Pelosi, a Gates, a CEO, an ambassador, a big fucking banker, a CIA spook, somebody with skin in the global game. Let them fucking burn. Let them testify. Let them cry on camera. Do that, and maybe, just maybe, we'll believe you still got a crumb of credibility left. And before I forget, while this Epstein circus burns in slow motion, you know what else they're floating behind the scenes? Total fucking amnesty. Yeah, Democrats in Congress, immigration lobbyists, and Biden-era holdovers are pushing the idea hard. And now, there's been buzz online from whistleblowers and independent voices saying even Trump might have floated some kind of deal on immigration to try and score political points. And let me be clear, Trump hasn't officially endorsed full amnesty. In fact, if he did, his base would flip the fuck out. But here's the problem. The fact that this idea is even being whispered in the background and that he hasn't come out swinging against it, that's what's got people pissed the fuck off, because you don't even flirt with that kind of fucking betrayal. Not when we got veterans living in fucking tents and a country hanging by a fucking thread. If they think we're too fucking distracted by Epstein body doubles, blackmail files and disappearing lists to notice this shit. They're dead fucking wrong. And I'll tell you what I do want to see Trump do. Push a fucking bill, an executive order, a press conference, I don't give a fuck, something, to drop $50 billion and put every single homeless veteran and struggling American into a fucking home. You want to lead? That's leadership. That's balls. We gave nearly $200 billion to that fucking scam artist, Zelensky, and he can't even account for 90% of it. But we can't carve out a third of that for our own people who paid into the system, who got fucked over by bad luck, bad policy, and a country that forgot them. What the fuck is that? Fuck that, fuck this, and fuck anyone who says it can't be done. No other president's even tried that and never will. So if Trump really wants to prove he's different, that's the fucking move now. Not tomorrow, but now. He's only got 3.5 fucking years left and time's running out. This move is just as big as Epstein, so do what needs to be done. Mr. President.
So let's wrap this circus of lies with a fucking sledgehammer to the skull. They said there's no list. Then they said we can't show you the list to protect victims. Pick a lie and stick with it, motherfuckers. Meanwhile, Dershowitz is out here saying he knows the names. Bongino's threatening to walk. Kash Patel's gaslighting on Rogan, and Bondi's vanishing like the truth. This ain't a leak. This is a full-blown rupture of public trust. And the American people and people worldwide are fucking done.
Yeah, and while all this is going on, YouTube's out here playing their own sick game. You want to know how you know we're over the fucking target? We've been stuck at just over 50,000 subscribers for 3 fucking months now. Exact same spot. That's a shadow ban, folks. And if that ain't enough, our own subscribers are telling us in the comments section that they hit the like button and it gets taken away. Can't even like the fucking video. So yeah, we know the algorithm's got its boot on our neck and we're still not stopping. So if you're with us, here's what you do right now. Subscribe, like, if YouTube even lets you. Comment and share this everywhere you fucking can, because if they're trying this hard to bury us, it means we're holding the shovel and we need all of you to help us out and grow. So please share as much as you can. Thank you.
Because this channel, Chris Dallas Celebrity Recreations, Dual-Ped, is doing what these coward-ass media grifters won't. We ain't bought, we ain't scared, and we sure as fuck ain't going quiet. Chris Dallas writes every line of this fire. No AI fluff, no ghostwriters, no safe takes. This is handcrafted, savage, truth-packed fucking storytelling with a purpose. The war's not over, folks. This is just round 3. The next one's already loading, and it's gonna hit harder than a steel bat to the temple. Vinny and Lester are out.